of peace, sanctuary. This place suits my soul, place of love, harmony. Broken wings unfold, gathering failing hearts, half becomes the whole. Fading hopes reignite, kindness on the road. Gentle here stands a tree, soft the earth 'neath my feet, heaven here in my hands. This place suits my soul. Horses graze in the sun, flowers bloom like stars, velvet grass, velvet air, nature's repertoire. As you are, you may come. Drop your masks and roles. We will welcome you as ours. Welcome to your home. Gentle here stands a tree, soft the earth 'neath my feet, heaven here in your hands. This place suits my soul, heaven here on this land. This place suits my soul. This place calls me home. Let the light in, silent night in again. Someone please stop the world spinning. Still figuring which way is up, which left is right. In my right mind, I'm still trying to find the first and second time. Overstanding the depth in her high Q. How can they rule with such low IQ? Drip feeding and misleading, the illusion of inclusion. Fact checks by those receiving fact checks and collusion. So we stay severed from connection, lost in our homes, doubting the ability to think for self. Questioning the lens of bifocal sight. There's greyness in this dichotomy of black and white. Wise to value silent nights and the eternal peace inside. The eternal peace inside. Turn the TV off, put your feet in the earth, move your toes and smile wide again. Hold dance in the rain, wander through a forest, feel alive again. Get out your bed, clean out your head, and love your body, move your body, love your body, and move your soul. Take responsibility for the sanctity and the rarity and the beauty of this life. Let the light in, silent night in again. Let the light in, silent night in again. Stop the spinning, stop the spinning around. Find your ground, find your ground, find your own ground. Find your ground, find your ground, find your own ground. Cross the line of divide, could we ever try, could we try to hold hands again? If we stand close together, really, really close together, we can never be pushed over. Tune in, tune in, tune in, tune in, tune in to your own sound. Find your ground, find your ground, find your own ground. Let the light in, the silent night in again. Let the light in, the silent night in again. Let the light in, the silent night in again. Let the light in, the silent night in again. Stop the spinning, stop the spinning around. Find your ground, find your ground, find your own ground. Thank you so much. Thank you. So welcome, welcome, old and new, to this place which is both old and new, steeped in history as it is, but now with renovations and a facelift and a whole new beginning. I'd like to know who's here for the first time. Do we have any friends? Oh my goodness, so many of you. Welcome. And then I'd like to welcome back our old friends, those of you who have attended programs over the years, enjoyed the spaces, and come to the wonderful Festival of Peace in the Park. Welcome back, welcome back. I hope you've, yes, welcome. I hope you've enjoyed the grounds, had a cup of tea and a biscuit, maybe had a house tour. I saw many of you in the house, looking at the house. So we're here today gathered to listen from people we've brought from all over the globe who are going to talk to us this evening about the ways of peace. They've spent their lives practicing and teaching the ways of peace. So I know we're going to have a wonderful time together. Now, 5 years ago, the Brahma Kumaris closed this place and began some very extensive building renovations. But way back in 1760, the Harcourts, who owned this place at the time, did their own set of renovations. And maybe we could invite them to be here with us now, and they will tell you some more about it. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. You are far more alert than our team today. But I will excuse them because we have all been working incredibly hard and had lots of fun wanting to put this on for you today. So I'll let them off. They maybe needed a little bit more sugar during the break or something. Anyway, welcome to you all. Yeah. Let's just take a moment to breathe. And we have some lovely characters on the stage with us today. We'll be learning more about them as we continue. Maybe I still keep it as a secret? Yes, shall I do that? Yes. So you may manage to work it out, and the person who gets this right can have extra tolly on the way out. How about that? Did you know that back in 1760, Lord and Lady Harcourt, who owned this place at the time, completed their own renovations? And I'm sure they too had a wonderful time celebrating. And I wonder if they could imagine the scene that we are witnessing today, and the many thousands of people who have already passed through this house over the years. Let's take a moment and imagine what this place would have been like all those years ago.
Look at this view. Isn't this the most remarkable place in England?
Oh, Lord Harcourt, what a wonderful idea of yours. It was of yours to move the village away from the river to the London road. We can see the view. Look at the view through the window.
I know. This really is the most astounding place to be. I hope hordes of people can come and enjoy it.
Yes, they can come and enjoy our wonderful renovations, and they can enjoy the grounds, visit the rose garden and the labyrinth.
Oh, and don't forget the Japanese gardens too.
Oh, yes, and have tea and biscuits on the lawn. Oh. This is truly a sanctuary, a place of peace.
Yes, this is truly a sanctuary, a place of peace. And we have our first speaker who epitomizes peace wherever she goes. In fact, I believe she has an aura of peace. Sister Mohini is the additional administrative head of the Brahma Kumaris. She has come all the way from New York. Forgive me, New Yorkers, for saying that way. Come all the way from the United States of America, where she's president of the Brahma Kumaris organization in New York. Today, she's going to share her wisdom on the topic of being grounded, very appropriate for this oasis of natural beauty.
Everyone will say it with me. Om Shanti. We'll do the chanting for 3 times. So, if you want to close your eyes, you can do so. Take a deep breath. Shanti. Take a deep breath. Om Shanti. One more time. Take a deep breath. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti means I am peaceful. We all are peaceful. We greet each other by saying Om Shanti. Peace is the experience. Peace are not just few words like peaceful, but it's experience. Each one of us, our eternal nature is peace. Yes, you all believe that? Peacelessness, conflict, or any kind of negative feelings are not natural in the soul. Peace is natural. But we lose it, get disturbed, get upset, get angry or whatever, conflict. But what actually is our aim? That whatever we have acquired, we have to let go and cultivate, starting with our thoughts. You can cultivate. When I first went to Brahma Kumaris when I was about 14-year-old, and I just picked one word from there. I couldn't relate too much, that I am peaceful. So I was in university or school, wherever at that time. During day, whenever I found that my mind is going now out of way, is not thinking normally because of whatever I am seeing, I am not accepting or... So I just said, I am peaceful. Maybe I said 5 times whole day. But the next day when I began, another 5 times or 10 times, so 15 thoughts. Then I added another 5, 20 thoughts. And I could feel I am peace. Until you really feel from within that this is what I am, you cannot acquire it or make it very natural. So then we keep acquiring many, many other things. So what I would say, that each one of you take this gift from here. Om Shanti, that is, I am peaceful. Yeah, you agree? How many of you agree? How many of you would say, not I am saying Om Shanti to you, but first I am saying to my whole self, Om Shanti, I am peaceful. And then I look at you, you are also peaceful. It's a simple word, but a magical word. I have tested it in so many situations, circumstances, first to keep myself peaceful, and through those vibrations extending in a beautiful way, where I could see others feeling a little bit calmer. So, that's our mission of the life, to spread vibrations of peace and always, always keep in front of you a world which is world of love and peace. If that is my vision, I hold the world globe and always share these thoughts. We definitely are and will become the messengers of peace. And you will feel your purpose of the life is fulfilled. Even whatever other things we're doing, charitable, but this is most important. I have to catch plane at 8 o'clock, so I need to leave, but I thought I definitely would like to share this message. I hope that you will give me the gift of practicing this. Take few thoughts whenever you find that you really need strength or you don't know how to deal with something, and say Om Shanti. And that positive energy will create right kind of thoughts. You will speak right kind of words. Your power to discern accurate what you discern and then decide. You will start seeing the life towards ascending degrees. So we take just a moment of silence and internally say Om Shanti. my good wishes and God's blessings on each one of you. Om Shanti.
Fly away in peace. Let me show you places that you've never ever seen. Come and just take my hand. When the universe gets colder, share the fire of peace together. Fly away, fly away, fly away, yeah. Fly away, fly away. Fly away in peace. Let me show you places that you've never ever seen. Come, just take my hand.
Just take my hand.
When the universe gets colder, share the fire of peace together. Fly away, fly away.
Fly away.
Fly away, yeah. Fly away, fly away.
You've seen my journey, you've been there from the start. You know me so well, you know the rhythm to my heart. I've been traveling for some time in the darkness of the night. When I lose my sight, you're beside me as a guide. I lost the hope, everyone else let me down. You took my hand and picked me right back up from the ground. Reminded me who I am, gave me all your truths. Chose me from all your millions, what a fortune. The vision you've given, removing my rust. Making me free, fly just like a dove. Washed by your peace in the regions above. Merged and driven in your ocean of love.
Fly away in peace. Let me show you places that you'll never ever see. Come, just take my hand. When the universe gets colder, share the fire of peace together. Fly away, fly away, fly away, yeah. Fly away, fly away. Fly away in peace.
Fly away.
Show you places that you'll never ever see.
Never ever seen.
Come, just take my hand.
Take my hand.
When the universe gets colder, share the fire of peace together. Fly away, fly away.
Fly away.
Fly away, yeah. Fly away, fly away.
Fly away.
Lord Harcourt, Newnham House completes renovations. We have made the front cover of the Henley Chronicle.
Could you believe it? I think we should have an opening.
Oh, a grand opening. The grandest of the grandest.
Oh, and we can invite people from the local villages. Wallingford and Henley and Abingdon.
Shillingford.
Shillingford.
Benson.
Benson.
Appleford.
Appleford.
Farringdon.
Farringdon. Anywhere else? No.
I think that's as far as we'll
That's
go.
as far as we'll go, yes.
How about we invite the Maharaja Bridgemohan?
Oh.
I have heard his tea is from the Darjeeling Gardens of Punjab, and it is exemplary.
Sounds delicious.
We could also invite the Maharani Jenti.
Good idea.
I hear she's just arrived in London. She's always flying everywhere, but she's arrived back in London for the moment.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, we can invite all the lords and ladies from all over the land.
Oh, and far, far away.
Oh, yes. Do you think the child prodigy Mozart would be available?
Yes, maybe.
I mean, I know he's only 5, but, you know...
I
do you
hear His piano playing is incredible.
I've heard it, you know. Fantastic, yes. But I don't think he'll be available. No.
Maybe
No,
not.
but actually, I've written a little poem of my own, actually.
Oh, Lord Harcourt,
Yes.
you really are so talented.
Would you like me to read it to you?
Oh, yes, do. Please present your poem
of course.
to me right away.
Sweet peace, where dost thou dwell? I humbly crave, let me once know. I sought thee in a secret cave, and asked if peace were there. A hollow wind did seem to answer, no, go seek elsewhere.
So beautiful.
Thank you. I haven't finished.
Do continue.
I did seek elsewhere, and going did a rainbow note. Surely, thought I, this is the lace of peace's coat.
Oh, you have a way with words, Lord Harcourt.
Then I went to a garden and did spy a gallant flower, the crown imperial. Sure, said I, peace at this root must dwell.
Lord Harcourt, I do believe you have stolen that poem. It is the poem of the week written by George Herbert, poem on peace. It's in the Henley Chronicle.
I admit it, I did, I stole it, goodness sake.
But a beautiful poem nonetheless. But we must get on with our planning. How many people do you think we could accommodate?
I don't know, maybe 250.
250? Wow.
Well, 250 years ago, the Harcourt family would have had their reopening and celebrations as they renovated their house. As we know, everything starts with an intention. And today, we find ourselves tasting the fruits of a clear intention. Daddy Janky, one of our senior teachers, always had a clear vision for this place. That is that it would serve the world. Do you agree? GRC has served the world? Yeah. Do you agree that Oh, that's more like it. Thank you very much. But her inspiration, guess where her inspiration came from? Anyone? Shout it out, shout it out. Where do you think her inspiration came from? Say that again. Oh, have you been reading my script? Yeah. Oxford University. Daddy Janky was visiting Oxford University quite a while back, 1974, I believe. I wasn't born then. And she saw students lounging and having conversations, and they were reflecting, and they were learning lots. And she sort of looked at the students and said, I want some of that. She didn't say it that way. But she said, this is who we are. We teach, we help people to connect to the mind and the heart, and I want some of that. And so 20 years later, here we are in our version of a spiritual university. Isn't that a good thing? Yay, Daddy Janky, you're getting a nice clap. Wonderful. So over the years, GRC has created and become part of the wonderful Oxfordshire community. And today we'd like to welcome some of our friends to the stage. So first, I would like to welcome, now, how are you doing? Are you comfortable? Have you been sitting for too long? Okay, I need some help. Are you willing? Are you willing? Oh my gosh. Are you willing? Right, hold on. So I need a bit of this. Hands up. Palms facing down. Good. First, I'd like to welcome to the stage. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Councillor Mark Ligo, please come to the stage. Sheriff of Oxford, if you can come this way. Thank you. Well done. Now you can applaud. Thank you so much. You can come and stand. Would you like to take us on the podium? How about that? Thank you. And next, I'd like to welcome Mr. Servijit Sudan. Yes, yay, clap, clap. They need help. You can take a seat here. Thank you. Followed by Baroness Sandeep Verma. Join us, please, from this way. Former member of the House of Lords, a very good friend of the BKs for many, many years. And last but not least, Dr. Marcus Braybook. Former Vicar of Marsh and Toote Baldon and Newnham Courtney. He was our parish priest. Keep it going, keep it going. He was our parish priest and has been a very good friend since the 1980s. We welcome you to the stage. Thank you so much for being here with us to celebrate, and we would like to hear a few words from you, if that's okay. Is that okay? Don't they look nervous? See, it ain't all that easy, you know, being up here. That's all I'm saying. Right. Oh, there you go. I'll step out of the way, shall I? And you can just keep it going. Okay? Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the invite today for the grand opening of the Global Retreat Centre after 6 years of renovation. I have an apology to make. I have never been here before. I am so sorry. On behalf of the Lord Mayor, Lubna, and the Deputy Lord Mayor, and myself as Sheriff, and the former Lord Mayor, former Deputy Lord Mayor, and our wonderful, diverse City of Oxford and our Oxford City Council, thank you very much for the invite. As my time as Lord Mayor, it was about encouraging people to move more. So we did a hashtag Move with Mayor Mark. And I see we have a mayor at the front as well, so maybe you can make some notes as well. So during this time was through the pandemic, and everything was about well-being, fitness, moving more, caring, connecting, sharing, and looking out for each other. And that's one of the benefits of this retreat. Rewarding on many levels, refreshing, re-energizing, and repowering. Deep relaxation and peace, a shift in perception with healthier perspective, space of spiritual connection, aid to recovery from illness, and various transferable skills. With that, making new connections, meeting new people who we mostly similarly share and minded. For someone who is very spiritual and battled and continue to battle depression, I promise you I will be back, and I truly am honoured for this invite. Thank you very much.
Hello. I think I should begin with Om Shanti. I think this is the new way of finding peace, and I think we need to chant it a few more times, more in office now. And thanks for getting us here, far from the madding crowd of London. And I, on behalf of the High Commission of India, will take this opportunity to congratulate you for this grand opening and for making this center available to all of us. I'm not sure whether Mr. and Mrs. Harcourt would have been that accommodating, but of course this organization would definitely be very accommodating for all of us to come here, take a break from the magic of our computer and mobile screens and away from the confines of our offices to find ourselves, to find the inner peace, tranquility. Once again, congratulations and best wishes to this organization, which, as my wife put in when we were coming through this journey from London to Oxford, that this anchor which we all need at some point of time, grappling with our struggles every day. Thank you so much. You are as much as ambassadors of India as we are, and all our best wishes to you once again. Thank you.
Om Shanti, everyone. And it is a real pleasure to be here. It's my first time too, but I often go to Mount Abu, I find it so peaceful and reflective going to Mount Abu. But I'd like to first and foremost say hello to my brothers and my sisters, particularly to my sister Jendi and to my sister Germany, and to my brothers from Mount Abu. It's just wonderful to see so many familiar faces here today. I've often wondered what it is that when I come into Harmony House or when I go to Mount Abu, what is it that suddenly encapsulates peace? And I find it's because the people start by their journey with a smile. Everything is encapsulated in their welcome. So when you enter, and like you did today, you saw people smiling at you. Smiling costs us nothing, and yet it settles all of our emotions down so that we can actually be more accepting of people. And you're right, Lord and Lady Harcourt would definitely not have welcomed you and I here. But the world has changed. And the great thing about the world changing is that we accept, or at least we try to accept, everyone for whom they are. And our strength as human beings should be that we reflect back what we are. And that's why I'm so attached to the Brahma Kumaris ever since. And you know, as we were driving up today, Ashok and I, we just always think of Dadi Janki, and anybody who's come in close connection with Dadi Janki knows she had that mischievous look in her eyes. You knew that she was going to say something incredibly clever, but very funny. And that's how she attracted all of us to support, I think, what is the biggest mission on the planet. We live in conflict. We live in sadness. We live in a depression that comes in all forms and sizes. But what she taught us was that actually, if you want hope, then start with it yourself. And so it's a message that Ashok and I always take. And why we love Mount Abu, because just down the base is our own charity where we love 35,000 tribal kids. And again, thank you so much for all the support you give to our children. Thank you very much indeed. Om Shanti.
Well, Om Shanti, it's a great privilege to be here, and there's so many happy memories. I think back to the 1 million minutes of peace many years ago, and I've worked through the World Congress of Faiths for a long time with the Brahma Kumaris, and together with others, in 1993, we marked the anniversary of the first Parliament of World Religions with an International Year of Interfaith Cooperation and Understanding. And where did it begin? At Global Cooperation House. And then, like you, we've had the privilege of spending time at Mount Abu with my wife and all our children, and our children all send their greetings and how important it is. And then we've worked in programs at the World Parliament of Religions. But just as we were planning the 1993 events, I think it was Sister Maury rang and said about this project at Newnham Courtney. And at the very same time, I had just accepted an invitation to be the vicar here. And this meant that it was a wonderful partnership in so many ways. One particular time, there was a fire at the school, and the school had to be closed. So rather daringly, I rang up the BKs and just said, might you be able to have somewhere where the children could come? And the answer was yes, immediately. No planning, no reference to councils, it happened. And then, when we went back to the school, one of the things they treasured most, I think, was a minute of silence, which have been preserved for some time. And so it's been wonderful working together. Perhaps I could just add a little personally, why I think the contribution of the BKs, Brahma Kumaris, is so important. If I talk just about my own experience, I think it was when I was sort of 18, I had this wonderful, overwhelming experience of a love of God in Jesus Christ. But then I had a chance to study in India learning about Swami Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda, and some of the Tamil saints, and then later about the founder of the Sikh religion. And at the heart of all these traditions is that experience of an overwhelming love and peace. And why I think this is so important, because there is now welcome an enormous amount of interfaith activity, which is all to the good. But very often it is people of other religions, many religions, coming together for a particular cause about the climate or something, all sorts of human rights and so on. Brilliant. But it doesn't really mean there's a meeting in the cave of the heart. And that's where I think the true meeting comes, as we can allow ourselves, in our different traditions, to find that inner peace, so that flows out as like a sort of healing stream. So I owe a great deal to the Brahma Kumaris, and so grateful to them and their contribution to the world. And I think like that flowing peace is flowing like a river, and it flows out from our hearts, as Sir Francis said the same. So peace to you all, Om Shanti, and thank you.
Thank you all. Let's keep our clapping away, and thank you so much for being with us. We'd like to thank Councillor Mark Ligo, Sheriff of Oxford, representing the Lord Mayor of London. Keep the applause going. Mr. Saravijit Sudan, representing the High Commission of India, Baroness Sandeep Verma, Member of the House of Lords, Dr. Marcus Braybook, former Vicar of Marsh and Tootle, and Newnham Courtney.
Sometimes the day seems to lose its meaning, and I get caught up in a kind of whirl, running in circles, chasing my tail, living out my life on some runaway train. But whenever I wake up, blues in my eyes, whenever I've lost myself somewhere inside, whenever I'm racing but falling behind, I need a little peace on my mind. Whenever I hear a cry deep in my soul, whenever I run but there's nowhere to go, you give me an answer, you help me unwind. I need a little peace on my mind. So now I'd like to welcome to the stage our very own Sister Sudesh. Sister Sudesh is the European Director of the Brahma Kumaris. She has been practicing peace and teaching peace since the age of 16 and has surrendered her life. When I sit in front of Sister Sudesh, I feel this wonderful happiness and joy. Whenever I lost myself somewhere inside, whenever I'm racing but falling behind, I need a little peace on my mind. Listen to the voices calling you from so far away. Listen to the silence calling you stronger every day. Sister Sudesh, she's going to speak to us about feeling safe.
Feeling peace means Om Shanti. Feeling safe means Om Shanti, Om happy. Greetings of peace, my dear brothers and sisters. I am told that I should speak few minutes on feeling safe and peace. Something which is very valuable. We want to keep in safe. Having trust in others, money can be kept in the safe. House to be kept safe. Guards are appointed. Life for the safe, special cars are. Then many different areas are here to save the physical things. But feeling safe, who is feeling safety? What it is that feeling fear, worry, tension? The one who is feeling safe need to be kept safe, to be safe. Feelings are not in the money. Feelings are not in the physical objects, visible things. Feelings are within us, in our mind. I am feeling good. I am feeling bad. I am feeling sad. I am feeling happy. I am feeling contented. Or I am not feeling good. Or I am feeling ill. What it is that feels? Who is it that feels? That feeling. The one who feels needs to be kept safe from war. In order to keep ourselves safe, our country safe, we keep some kind of area but no safety. War begins in the mind. And we keep the mind safe. Mind begins fear, worry, tension. It is also creativity of the mind. And peace is also the creativity of the mind. In order to feel peace, I need to understand the source of peace, source of safety. I am. You have heard this expression many times. I am peace. What am I? A peaceful being, a thinking being. Mind, pure energy, peaceful energy. When there is purity, security, positivity in the self, you feel peace. And these 4 boxes have 5 letters, word peace. P-E-A-C-E. In order to feel safe, pleasant experience, and peace in the self, peace in the family, peace in the community, peace in country and world, we need to plant the garden of peace. Peace flower in our consciousness. This positivity. These 5 letters are, I see like 5 petals of the flower. And I would like to present you today this beautiful, imperishable flower named peace. P for positive, pure and powerful thoughts in the mind. planting this thought within the self. Every time we breathe in, breathe out. Positive, pure, powerful energy. E, petal E, says experience it. And for that, I need to exercise it. It's an education. We do understand many negative situations come, and we realize where we have gone wrong, what I should have done at that time, what I did not do. Education. But not with repentance, but with realization, with learning from that situation. For future, I am protecting myself from the same situation. It is an exercise of being peaceful, not only peace. Again and again, using this energy. The more we use it, we become full. We don't use it, we use less, we are losing peace, peacelessness. Use it more, peaceful, peaceful. All these inner energies are more we use, more it increases. And we built a castle around us of this energy. Building castle outside to protect ourselves from invading others. Others are invading us. But this is the castle of the pure, powerful energy of exercising and experiencing. But when? Not just sitting in still, sitting on a mountain and in a cave. No. A stands for actions. While I am in action and conducting others, interaction with others, I understand, accept the situation, and then act accordingly with this energy of purity, positivity, and spiritual strength, spiritual power of the self by connecting with the Supreme. Acceptance and appreciation creates this positivity automatically. Acceptance brings peaceness. Peace, patience increases. Mind becomes cool, calm, clear. Action becomes courageous. Confidence. Safety inside. PEAC. And then, next word, E. E is enlightenment. Energy which makes us aware where is the source of power, purity and peace, love, wisdom, truth and happiness. When this energy is there, eternity awakens. And connection with the Supreme makes everything safe. You are under the canopy of protection as having connection with the Supreme Being and companionship with all the positive energy of values in life. Castle of values keeps us safe, our life safe. Not only we become safe, we actually create safety for others. And so then This E is everything, easy and everything. So I would like to present this flower. I'm sure I can see your heart is accepting this. I don't need to ask you to raise your hand. Your heart is speaking, of course, that yes, you will plant this flower in your consciousness, in your own self, in the garden of your life, so that our own mind becomes a temple, a beautiful, serene place of peace. Mind becomes a temple, home becomes an ashram of solace and silence and security, and the world becomes of happiness, heaven on this planet. And for that, we need to practice this again, turning within, meditating, simple words, to be connected with the self. Sit relaxed. I become aware of who am I. What am I? I realize I am a metaphysical being of light. I've taken this costume to experience myself, to express myself. With this awareness, with this education, that I am a soul, a thinking being. As I think, so shall I become. I think of peace. And feel it. As I think, I am peace. I feel peace. Peace is my natural nature. Let it express itself naturally. Peace is my religion. I practice it. My mind is like a cool and calm lake. Positive energy great ripple of joy. Blissful feeling in me. This peace is filled with bliss, with happiness. The deeper I go in it, the lightness I feel, higher I fly. Being connected with the Supreme, with the Source, the Protector. Feeling safe, peaceful, loveful. Blissful. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Sister Sudesh.
Lord Harcourt, I had a dream. Now, don't think this is odd. You won't think I'm crazy, will you? But I dreamt that a long, long time, way in the future, this place, this house, was used for a place of good. I dreamt there were marquees up on the lawn and there were hundreds of people and everyone was dressed in white. And they were here, they were like angels, and they were here to do good in their life and sit and be peaceful. It was the strangest thing. And they came and they connected and they felt peaceful. It was such a beautiful dream.
Well, I think people will come here and feel a sense of connection at our grand opening.
Oh,
don't you?
Yes.
It'll be a place of social cohesion. People will go for walks together, have picnics in the grounds when it's not raining, of course.
Absolutely.
And also, they'll dip a toe or two in the river, and maybe they'll have some dancing. But what will happen when they leave? Will people feel a sense of connection?
Oh, yes. What will happen when they leave? Will they still feel that sense of connection?
I hope so.
I do hope so.
Connection is everything. Wouldn't you agree? Yes? Heart-to-heart connection, friend-to-friend connection, many connections. Ultimately, in this beautiful place of peace even, spiritual connection. And we have a most wonderful speaker for you, more than a speaker. BK Bridgmohan, our next speaker, is in his 91st year. And not only in his 91st year, but he's travelled all the way from India. There is no way he was going to miss this reopening. And in his life, he's been both a lawyer and an accountant. But at a relatively young age, he surrendered to a life of spirituality and spiritual teachings and has travelled all over the world. He's warm, with a dry sense of humour. So I know you are going to thoroughly enjoy his wisdom of wit. Today, he's going to speak on the topic of feeling connected, which I think you will agree is a very pertinent topic in our increasingly disconnected world. Please put your hands together for Bridgmohan. Welcome, Bridgmohan.
Om Shanti, sisters and brothers. I come from Mount Abu, India, the headquarters of the Brahma Kumaris, and bring to you love and greetings and congratulations for the reopening of this Global Retreat Center. We are all feeling connected all the time with something or the other, with someone or the other. But with how many can we be really feeling connected? A limited number of people and a limited number of objects. Is there a way to get connected with the whole world and to above that, the creator of the world also? Perhaps we have never thought about it and have felt that it is not possible. But when the Creator Himself desires that the creation has got too disconnected from each other, so the Creator gives us a formula, a simple method of getting reconnected with the whole world and with the Creator Himself. How is it possible? So you have to find a common denominator for the entire humanity. And that common denominator was given to us as they were describing 5,000 years ago, when this world was a house of lords, it was paradise, and all were connected. Now there is dire need to know that again, and it is a very simple formula. That is, we have got disconnected from the whole world and the Creator because of an identity crisis, which we call considering my to be I. So these days, all of us have connections of the my, that is to say this body, with others who are also bodies, and of the objects which are related to and used by the bodies. So, inherently, our connections get limited because this body is perishable. Therefore, we have to remove that identity crisis. First of all, as has been told earlier also in this program, there is a common denominator, a common factor which can unite us all, and that is I am soul. Each one of us is a soul, and souls are related to each other as brother souls, being the imperishable children of the parent soul, supreme soul called God. So, fatherhood of God and brotherhood of mankind based on soul consciousness will unite us instantly. And that is what the Brahma Kumaris have tried and succeeded in the experiment that has been done for the last so many decades. So here we know that this place, Global Retreat Center, is going to bring that about again. The whole world is trying to do that, to unite in different ways, like interfaith movements. There are regional councils, associations, the United Nations, and so on. But that is all based on body consciousness and for one span of life only. Add to that self-interest of a person. If you add greed, arrogance, anger, etc., then we feel that if we have a smaller and more limited field to operate, we will be more independent and we will be able to do it better. But that is not. A tree is a whole tree, and if you just put one glass of water at the roots of the tree, a bit will reach the whole tree. Just as we drink a glass of water and reaches our whole body. So, the uniting and unifying factor is the soul. And if all souls start feeling that we are souls, the nature of the soul, innate nature of the soul is love. Unfortunately, our love has diverted from spiritual love, love of the soul with the soul, to love of other things. Love of money, love of possessions, love of positions, and love of things in which we are temporarily interested. So our connections also keep on changing. We start shifting our relationships from one thing to another, everything transient, temporary, short-lived. So first thing is, the fundamental thing, the Creator God, the Supreme. The entire creation of God the Supreme is for our benefit. That is why we say God created paradise on earth. God created man in his own kind. So therefore, we have deviated, and now is the time. And this global retreat center, just as Oxford has been spreading education, so this retreat center is going to spread spiritual education to the people. And once you really experience the reality that, yes, I really am a soul. I was there before I took this body. I am very much within my body, and when I leave the body, I will still be there. I am an eternal entity. Sudesh Didi was talking of safety. Now, the greatest and total safety is if we identify ourselves with the soul. Everything can go and everything can be lost, but soul is eternal and imperishable. And the sanskaras contained in the soul contained everything that comes out in the world, in the physical and material world. So therefore, just as a seed contains everything of the tree, when the tree dries, after that, again from the seed, the same tree can be reproduced. So we will lose nothing at all if we are in the consciousness of the soul. Also, souls have become weak over time. Earlier we were honored and respected, all of us. Today we have slightly changed the connotation to honorable and respectable, which means to say capable of being honored and capable of being respected. So why don't we think that we can be really honored and respected instead of having the connotation honorable and respectable? It is just like a currency note. It says 20 pound, and when you want something in exchange, they will give you another note of 20 pound and 2 notes of 10 pound in lieu. So this is nothing. So therefore, because we have deviated from the original, that I am the soul, I am the seed, I am imperishable, and all the emotions like love, contentment, satisfaction, peace, everything is in the soul. It is the soul which is sentient and which is experiencing. But because it is experiencing through the body, we have started thinking, my eyes are seeing. Not that the soul is seeing through the eyes. My ears are listening. Not that the soul is listening through the ears. So here, the Brahma Kumaris have a very easy and common gift for all of us, which we have tried, and there is a global role model of the Brahma Kumaris. You can visit any center of the Brahma Kumaris and find they are not physically related, they are not related by religion or educational qualifications or anything, but related by the relationship of soul. And soul is inherently loving and loveful. God is the ocean of love, and therefore love is which unites us. We need not be physically together, but because of the spiritual love, we are all together. And then if our love is depleted or is diverted to other things, even then the Almighty, the Supreme, we can connect with Almighty, and if we remain connected, we will be remaining loving forever. So therefore, feeling connected means feeling connected with ourselves as brother souls, and then to remain connected in a pure form, connected with the Supreme Soul. So there is a word called fall in love and rise in love. Most people today use the word fall in love. Why so? When love is such a elevated emotion, because anything that is connected with the physical body, that is to say, anything that is attracted by gravity will make us fall in love. And because, like a bird in a cage, with the soul is connected with this body, and we have started thinking body, so we are feeling like falling. And if we remove that body consciousness, then we rise in love, we enjoy love, and we will be ever loving. Om Shanti.
Sister Janti is the additional administrative head of the Brahma Kumaris, and she lives in London. And I don't know about you, I'm sure you will agree with me that authenticity is everything. And every now and again, I'm not sure, you're all human. Have you found that you may wear a mask every now and again and perhaps might find yourself masking your true self? Anyone else willing to admit to that and join me with their hands? Brilliant. Well, today, Sister Janti is going to help us to remember to let go of those masks, to take them off, and to remain in our truth and be our authentic selves always. Sister Janti.
Thank you. A very warm greeting of peace to all my sisters and brothers. And it's really lovely that the weather has cooperated and we're having this beautiful time together. Thank you all for being here. And yes, taking off my mask is exactly what Brother Brishmonji was talking about. How many masks do I wear? It's a little bit like an onion. Just keep peeling, 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 and there's something else, something else, something else below. And so sometimes it's my age, sometimes it's my profession, sometimes it's my position, the designation outside my door, sometimes it's gender, sometimes it's age. So all of these are masks that actually become barriers so that I don't see my true being, the true self that I am. And when I go below those masks and peel them all off, then I come to the essence of who I truly am. I am a tiny, tiny spark of light, the soul. Do you believe it? Well, I'm surprised to hear you say that. I did hear some sound of, it wasn't a very loud sound, but it was a little sound of murmurs of yes. Because we get so entrenched in this external mask that it really clouds us totally. And we see everything through that lens of the physical form. And so the journey within, in which I discover who I truly am and come to the essence of the being that I am, is a very beautiful journey. Sometimes a challenging journey, because I'm so attached to those masks. And so to move away from all of those and come to the being of peace that I am is not so easy always. I'm so attached that it's difficult to pull it apart. But when I've had a glimpse of this, and I was very fortunate that at a very early age, I was able to have a glimpse of this inner being. And it was a sense of being a radiant light that was shining just here. And so in that awareness of who I truly am, then yes, you discover many of the qualities that actually lie within. And so there have been many words shared this evening, words of love, words of hope, of joy and wisdom. But I'd like us to have a deep experience, a profound feeling of what it's like to connect with the being. You know, when people say, why are you sitting there doing nothing? The doing becomes the important thing. But actually, it's the being that is important. So let us have some time together in which we experience the being that each one of us is truly, the being of radiant light, of energy that shines within. So sit comfortably, and the best way is both feet on the ground so that your body is balanced. And I'll share a few thoughts, and you're invited to follow these ideas. And if you choose to go in a different way, that's also fine. I visualize this inner being, the being of light within, a shining star, a point of light in the center of the forehead. This is who I am. A being of peace, a being of light. In this awareness, the light radiates out, and the light radiates within. And in this awareness of peace, a door opens. Peace opens a treasure store. I'd forgotten that I carry so many treasures within myself. And now that I have given time and space to being rather than doing, I begin to discover the beauty within. There is peace, there is love, there is compassion, there is kindness, there is generosity, there is humility, there is courage, there is faith. It is an amazing treasure store. And the deeper I go within, the more jewels I discover. Going deeper and deeper, finding that inner space which is sacred, a space only I can enter. This is who I am, a being of peace. I hold this awareness and experience the power of peace. Not only am I peaceful, but the peace that radiates from each one here multiplies the power of peace. Peace radiates out into the country and beyond, out into the world. Touching the hearts of my family, all souls across the world, wherever they may be. Peace reaches out to all forms of life, so that they too feel safe and protected. Peace reaches out to the elements, to nature itself. so that they return to a state of harmony again. The peace that we generate transforms this world of ours. We stay in this awareness of peace, so that I, the soul, can feel my own eternal state of being. But together we contribute to peace in the world.
Don't be discouraged, though I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can't lose sight of it all, and the darkness inside you can make you feel so small. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Show me a smile then. Don't be unhappy, I can't remember when I last saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear, you call me up because you know I'll be there. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors. True colors are beautiful. Your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Like a rainbow. Like a rainbow.
We would like you to carry away the peace that you have felt, even perhaps for just a fleeting few moments, or maybe perhaps longer than that, away with yourselves so that you can be instruments for peace wherever you may be, and that peace becomes available for you at any moment, at every moment you choose. And I'd also like to thank Lord and Lady Harcourt and I'm thinking of the original ones and the ones who are on stage today, but past, present, and the ones who actually were able to hand over this house for other purposes and uses, but also a very special thank you to the contractor, LifeBuild, but also to the professional teams that were working with LifeBuild and worked hard and long through the COVID years and after to complete the renovation as you see it now. And so a big, big thank you to all the teams who participated in making this happen. And thank you from myself, and thank you to all the BKs who held both in the renovation and many sitting here are the ones who sponsored so much of that which has happened in the reconstruction. So sincere thanks from our heart, and know that whatever you experienced here will continue to be shared with many, many others, all those who come here in the future also. Om Shanti.
Wow, are you feeling full? Yeah? Certainly am. And of course, it is all about today and the celebration of the reopening of the Global Retreat Centre. And just as important is what we take away from this day. So, are you up for a repeat, what do they call it, call and answer thing or a repeat thing? Yeah, that's right. So, I'm going to remind you of the messages of today, and you can repeat them after me so we make sure you're taking them away with you. So, first message of today was feeling grounded. Okay, so you got the game now, right? We'll start again. Okay. So, first message of today was feeling grounded. Second message of today was safe, yeah, feeling safe. Third message of today was connected. Oh, you're good. Okay, feeling connected. How about we say that to the person next to you? Feeling connected. We're feeling connected, and we're taking away that connection with us. Wonderful. And last but not least, feeling peaceful. Feeling peaceful. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. You're such a great audience. All of you in here and all of those, everyone who's sitting out there and had the rain, give yourself a round of applause. To all those who are in the house watching and from wherever on the webcast, give yourself a huge round of applause. We couldn't do this without you, and we really thank you for joining us today. And there are a few more thank yous. So I think the cast of today, I'd like to say thank you to the cast and all the artists who played their part today. Thank you to the technicians, all those backstage, all those front of house, the GRC, amazingly wonderful team, and all the BK national and international contributors. There are many, so big round of applause for them also. It's a huge team effort to put this on today. We really couldn't have done it without you. And in true BK tradition, there is no way they're going to let you leave without giving you a gift. No way. That's what we do here. We're not tight. So as you leave through the gate, you will receive a wonderful sweet we call a toli, made with love, and a blessing card. Is that a good thing? So that's another way you can take it beyond here. The toli won't last very long, I get that. But the blessing card you can take out into your world. Stick it on your fridge, put it in your book, wherever you choose to put it. But you can take that out with you and really take note of the message, because the cards don't lie. Okay? So, thank you all. And, you know, we've got to finish and end on a celebration, don't you think? Even more of a celebration. Yep? You up for that? Please feel free to stand up and have a good old boogie as we play this music. I'm going to invite Lucinda back on stage. Lucinda! Oh, she's got a balloon. Okay, so thank you all once again. Let's have a bit of a party as we all say goodbye, but we stay connected with each other. We hope to see you back here again real soon on one of our retreats. Come and visit the garden. Please make the most. You don't have to leave straight away. Have some fun. Cue music. Thank you.
Strength of mind flows to me from the divine. Give it out and it comes back. Give it out and it comes back. Nobody can take what's mine. Flows to me from the divine. My loving's flowing. My loving is flowing. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, everybody. Om Shanti.